I am very tired.
Yeah.
I have zero energy. So this is probably going to be the lowest effort episode of
Today on.
Sorry that offended you. I'm autistic and also a bitch.
I mean, last week was pretty low effort. It was like 0.
Yeah. Sorry we skipped last week, guys. So after finding out about the lupus, I've just been like uh running myself ragged. I have zero energy. Yesterday I slept for like 8 hours, and then I was awake for like what, 3 hours, and then I was gonna take a nap for a couple hours that turned into 8 hours, and then basically I have no energy, and I would like to be dead, but I'm not, and that's a little frustrating. I have an appointment with a rheumatologist. No, I don't. I don't have the appointment yet. I got the referral to the rheumatologist. My regular doctor will not prescribe me anything useful until I see the rheumatologist. So I just have to keep living like this until I actually get that appointment. Um, she said she was going to try to prescribe some stuff that would help, and it was vitamin D and vitamin B12,
Fish oil.
fish oil. And I don't know if you've ever had a fish oil birth, but it's not pleasant.
Should have got the lemon once.
I don't like. I don't think lemony fish is going to be any more appealing than regular fish.
But what if it tastes like herb encrusted salmon?
As sensitive as I am to burping stuff up, I don't want to burp up lemon crusted salmon all day long. I want to burp up anything all day long.
For some reason, it doesn't have that effect on me. Because I'm special. Oh, wait, I'm Aaron.
I'm Damien. Fuck. Um. Yeah, I know. We're so bad at that. It's because I just assume that people are going to know who I am. Wait,
We gotta do our intro every
I
time.
know, but I have a very distinctly gay voice.
I know, but what if somebody jumps in on episode 6? Like, somebody might check out the latest episode to see if they like us, and then, because, starting out episode 1, it's not going to be the greatest, and then it improves as it goes.
Yeah, but then they're gonna miss the first today on. I don't know what you were expecting, but this probably wasn't it. And then,
No,
that
but then
was,
they go back and start from episode 1 if they like it.
but that was supposed to set the tone for what this whole thing is.
Meh,
Not you, meh, me.
meh.
Don't touch my leg. You know you're not allowed to touch me. That restraining order was pretty specific.
Aw. Can't we, can't we just appeal it?
No, because if I drop the restraining order, then you'll be allowed in the house again, and I don't want that.
But I'm in the house right now. This episode is coming from inside the house.
Um,
Most of our viewers aren't going to know that reference.
yeah, I know. It's funny because they don't know that we actually record this from two entirely separate places. We're not actually in the same room. He is somewhere else because even though we're married and we love each other deeply, I hate him and we live in separate houses.
Like we can afford that.
Oh my God, isn't that the dream though? Just to like have two houses and you have your house and I have mine. And, we spend as much time as we want together. And then when we need a minute, I can just go to my house and, you can stay at your house,
Yeah, but
which is also my house.
but I would never see you because I would never go over.
Well, no, that's the point. You're not allowed at my house.
Huh.
The house that you live in is the house for both of us. And then my house is the house just for me
Hmm.
and the men.
So you've got the guest house.
The house with the hole in the wall where the men see it all. I mean, it's probably pretty hard for them to see through the hole while their dick is through it, but
No, there's an extra hole up top. Kind of gets rid of the point of a glory hole, but
well, yeah, because I mean, the whole point of the glory hole is the mystery. Like, is it a boy? Is it a girl? Are they cute? Are they ugly? But I mean, like, it doesn't matter because dudes just want a mouth on their dick. Could be anything.
Is it a boy? Is it a girl? Is it a horse? Who's that lady?
What lady?
Horse.
The horse lady?
Yeah.
BoJack Horseman?
No. Lady.
All of Aiken, South Carolina?
No, she's got the long face and the teeth. She's
Sarah Jessica
famous.
Parker.
Maybe?
The one on Julia Roberts?
I don't know. They had her on South Park, and she was very horse-like.
I want to say Sarah Jessica Parker.
Sounds.
Sex in the City?
I don't know.
The one where she's like dating Mr. Big and but he doesn't want to be serious and she has a lot of sex and a giant closet full of shoes and that's the kind of life I want is where I just write a blog all day and drink with my favorite girlfriends. That's my whole life.
I watched like 4 minutes of that combined.
It was an okay show. Um
Oh,
there's
I just realized by watching clips that the Brady Bunch wasn't as wholesome as I believed it to be. That's why I never watched it because I was like, what is this wholesome piece of.
also a piece of trash.
Yeah,
So this is where our viewing habits are kind of funny and different because you don't really enjoy the like slice of life shows like I do.
yeah,
You also don't enjoy things that are definitely designed to like manufacture an emotion in you,
yeah.
like Disneyland.
Unless it's anime.
Um, like I absolutely love Grey's Anatomy and Gilmore Girls and shows that are designed to manufacture emotions.
I mean, they're all designed to manufacture emotions. It's just about how they go about doing it.
Yeah, it's with my autism, I like the ones that they make it super obvious which emotion you're trying to feel. Um, I love that Grey's Anatomy spoon feeds me my emotions so that I know exactly when I'm supposed to be sobbing.
I see.
It's just it's helpful to me. They couldn't be more obvious about it if they put a little like indicator in the corner with like a little emotion face on it so that I knew if I was supposed to be happy or sad or mad or horny. The horny one would probably be down there a lot more than any of the other ones because I don't know if you've seen some of the actors in that show. That is a very horny show.
It's like the signs for studio audience. Applause, or awe, or horny.
Or flick the bead. It's just it just constantly be like a little picture of a bead in the corner with the finger flicking it. Because that show is directed towards women. It's not a lie. We know that Shonda Rhimes basically targets women who want to feel something, and that's okay.
Somehow I heard Grimes and I thought about that one show.
Um, what show?
The tech, not detective, the NCIS like show. I think that's the one with Grimes. The one with the goth lab worker.
Yeah, that's NCIS.
Ah,
She's not. Her name's not Grimes.
who's Grimes?
That's that like rap singer that Elon Musk put it inside for a second.
Huh.
Opinions on her are mixed because like get your bag, girl, but also, we're sorry you had to touch that.
I don't keep up with pop culture.
I don't necessarily keep up with pop culture, but I do use TikTok.
Me too, but none of it sticks. I'm not really a people person. I'm more like ideas, concepts,
Concepts of a plan.
concepts are noble.
No, that's Istanbul. um, because they changed the name.
Yeah,
Why they changed it, I don't know. The thing about my TikTok is that I built my For You page brick by brick.
yeah,
Um, that that algorithm knows exactly how fucking unhinged I am, and I love it for that.
yeah.
I cannot express how there is not another social media platform that knows me as well as TikTok does. Like, and it's really sad because Google has known me for what, 20 fucking years now? I don't know. I'm older than Google.
Yeah.
You can Google that. It's true. Google has known me for 20 years now, and it doesn't know that I don't want the spam email from like vaginaldryness.com
Right.
because I don't have a vaginal. I have some dryness, but not in my vagina area.
Google doesn't even know that we don't speak Spanish. Google has asked my age on YouTube like 10 different times.
Google also makes me feel very, very bad about my French pronunciation because I said Google, you remember this, but the audience. So I said I've been trying to learn French forever, and I know a good amount, but I never uh use the pronunciation part of like any of the apps or software that I use because I'm usually sitting somewhere where I can't like make noises. So I know a lot of words. I just can't pronounce them very well. So I set Google to understand French for a little while, and I was trying to practice my pronunciation by using Google to do the normal things that I do throughout the day. And she does not understand anything that I say. I got her to turn on the lights one time. I got her to tell me the temperature like twice, and then every other time she doesn't. She doesn't know what the fuck I'm saying. Oh, and I can make her like stop playing music. Um, your 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 suggestion of um instead of going hey assistant going hey assistant um seems to actually make her understand that I'm trying to talk in French a little bit better. But it just seems so great to go, hey, assistant, can you? And then her, her not, still not fucking understand what I'm saying. You know, it's like when we went to that orgy and apparently that porno that was on the TV was in French, so you guys were all trying to figure out the language, and I was just like, "Oh, you guys didn't understand what was going on? I did, because I speak French."
I mean, it's kind of hard to not understand what's going on in porn.
But I understand because obviously the dirty and or erotic words are the ones that I learned first. I thank Missy Elliott for knowing how to say voulez-vous coucher avec moi, ce sera.
I see.
Ça va?
What?
Um, how are you, but like slang because nobody actually says comment ça va. It just says ça va.
Hmm.
And then you say eh. That's why I love the French, because every French person that I've ever talked to, their full range of emotion is eh or sad. That's it. I'm not necessarily a drug dealer, but I know how to get drunk.
You have a whole apartment set up to growing and mixing weed.
Okay, you can't say that without saying that we bought Schedule One. We didn't buy Schedule One. Your cousin bought Schedule One, and then you forced me to give you my debit card so that you could use my money to buy me Schedule One to force me to play it with you. Even though I'm not a fan of like resource management games.
You're having fun living in that apartment, never leaving and just, hermitizing weed.
Well, yeah, because I like mixing random things with horse cum to see what happens. JK, I haven't unlocked the horse cum yet, but I know that there is horse cum in the game because that's what you mix with everything. Um,
Well, it's what I mix with everything because it's very profitable.
it just because we play games very differently. So this isn't necessarily like the kind of game that I'm interested in. Um, I you so like let's use that other game that we play.
Once human.
Once Human. Let's use Once Human. So you usually do all of the like resource management and organizing and like, figuring out like what mods are going to be best for my unstable bomber build and, figuring out like how to get and build stuff and what add ons that we need and how to do stuff in what order. And I like running around and shooting stuff and building pretty houses. That's it.
Oh, for schedule one, do you want me to send you the mixing calculator?
I don't I don't not want the mixing calculator, but I don't know that I care because like it's like you were saying, I'm happy in a little apartment just growing my weed. Um,
Yeah, but you can just click on how many mixers you want and it'll show you the most profitable ones.
but the way I am, everything that I make is gonna have to have Viagra in it.
Or horse cum.
Viagra and horse cum. That's my signature blend for everything. Because I'm trying to get you hard. Because that is my brand, even in real life, is that I'm trying to get you hard.
Maybe if I stop turning my head to look at you, it'll my headache will go away.
Yeah, but we do that so that our microphones don't cross.
Oh, I'm talking at the back of your microphone, and our microphones are monodirectional.
I know, but you don't want to cross the streams.
That's fun. You get the splashback.
Oh shit! Did I ever turn the hose off?
Yeah,
Okay.
maybe. I don't know. It's not spraying anymore.
Well, I was trying to water the tree.
Yeah.
I set the timer, but then I was in the middle of installing that plug, um, so that I could move the air conditioner, and the timer went off, and I don't remember if I just took the timer to turn off, or if I actually went to turn the hose off after I turned the timer
Well, I don't know if the faucet's still on, but the hose isn't spraying anymore. Maybe the well pump just ran out.
off. Don't say that. I just spent $1,000 on that new well pump and having it installed.
No, I just meant the reservoir.
Don't say that because it's $10,000 to have them make the hole deeper.
Pressure tank. Empty.
Yeah, if the pressure tank is empty, there's something wrong with either
Like,
there's
the
no
guy
water.
has been watering too many plants and the pressure tank has ran out.
No, the pressure tank doesn't run out because the pump is supposed to refill it. Is it?
Then why do we lose 90% of our pressure when Yai's watering plants all day?
Because the pump is only strong enough for one thing at a time.
Yes. And the pressure tank.
Yeah, but it's not about the pressure tank. The pressure tank isn't running out. It's that there's only enough pressure for one thing at a time.
But when she starts, I've got fine pressure.
I mean, I don't want to think about how much pressure you got when your eye starts on. That's not something I'm into.
Hmm.
You do you when I'm at work. I don't want to hear about that when I get home. Also, wash your dick.
I would not.
Do I even need the headphones? Should I just do this a cappella?
Doesn't acapella mean like voices together?
No, I think a cappella means like without instruments.
But a headphone wouldn't be an instrument.
Hey Google, what does a cappella mean?
Interesting. Hey, Google. That's enough.
We should clip this by the way because I don't know if that's copyrighted. What Google is saying.
No, that's Wikipedia.
Isn't Wikipedia copyrighted?
Wikipedia is public domain.
Your mom's public domain.
It's crowdsourced.
Your mom's crowdsourced.
Usually. By the way, my mom said she doesn't want to listen.
To the podcast?
Yeah.
Yeah. Good for her.
Yeah. She said there's themes that she wouldn't want to hear from her kid and his husband.
Well, not that graphic.
Anyway, how are headphones an instrument?
They're not.
So you can still do this a cappella with your headphones in.
Yeah, but I can't use the mayonnaise.
Aw. Nobody pooped.
Okay. Like in the crater outside.
Outside. Harold is just being restless.
So I found this drink in the kitchen when we were taking a break, and it's really, really good. It doesn't have a whole lot of sugar, which is great because actually it has a whole lot of sugar. Shit, I should have read that first. Because I stopped eating sugar and drinking it because sugar's bad for you. It's
Yes.
like, did you know that sugar is more addictive than crack?
Did you know sugar's a neurotoxin?
And but it's supposed to be mango flavored, and it does taste fairly mango flavored, but it says it's a fruit drink, but it's spelled Froot.
Ah, there's a bone in my fruits.
Yeah, that's exactly what I thought, which is why I immediately had to drink it, even though I knew that it was probably not going to be great for me. Um, the other thing that I'm drinking right now that I probably shouldn't be is this iced coffee brand name not mentioned because we don't do ads.
It's not iced coffee, it's a cold brew coffee.
It's a cold brew. I like my cold brew. It's supposed to taste like a cookie from those,
The
cookie,
little girls that,
the little cookie Nazis that you can't say no to.
yeah, the one that pounds on your door and forces you to buy shit.
I mean, I've had a lot of people pound on me and force me to buy. They don't force me. There's there's no force there. I like to support a good cause. And they honestly do more than the sell cookies. Like they go on outings and they learn shit and they learn how to like macrame and stuff, I think.
Yeah.
And in recent years they've been starting to do more like I mean, like they've always done skills based stuff, but now I think they're starting to definitely do a lot more like non girly skills based stuff too. Like because they're trying to be more inclusive.
Like robotics.
Yeah. And which is awesome. So every time I see them, yeah, I'll buy some cookies. I mean, I'm not gonna go out of my way to like actually donate money, but if I'm gonna get something out of it, I have my cash.
Yeah, the cookies is just a side project for raising funds.
I do I do like coffee though. I've always been like a very coffee is art kind of person. Like I love my French press, but I'm lazy. What? Is there a mouse?
No, it's not fruit. It's fruity.
I know, I intentionally covered the eye so that we could use that.
Were you were you taking a driving exam and covered your eye?
I didn't want it to get in my eye. Um, that's why I swallowed. This is why your mom doesn't want to listen.
Right.
So I have always been like a very coffee person. My grandmother started letting me drink it with her when I was like 9, and then I discovered French presses, and it was over for drip coffee makers. I am not like a super big fan of Keurigs because it's kind of weak tea coffee to me. Also, there's like the waste, but whatever. I bought you that Keurig because you wanted one so bad, and I'm not going to complain about it. I prefer percolated coffee.
We could
Um,
we could always get the reusable basket.
I mean, considering the fact that there's like a, I don't know, 25% tariff on Colombia right now, we probably need to do something because coffee is going to be super expensive, but that's not the point I'm trying to make.
Yeah, and there's already like a 200% markup on the amount of coffee in the cups.
Yeah. So a lot of coffee snobs actually get annoyed with me because I actually really like percolated coffee. I think coffee should be just a little bit chunky
And burnt.
and burnt. I just like how strong it is and the maximum extraction of all of the caffeine from the grounds.
That's why I like super light roast, because darker roasts have less caffeine.
Well, and I'm aware that the roasting process does damage the caffeine, so lighter roasts have more more caffeine in them. And I usually do use a pretty light roast when I'm using the percolator. I don't use a dark roast in it. I really like espresso, but it's such a pain in the ass to like make your own. That
Yeah, we had one for a while, an espresso machine.
Yeah, and it was great, but the 30 million parts and the amount of like effort that it took to make one espresso shot was just so annoying.
And you have to clean the steam tip after every use. You're making 10 cups of espresso, you better clean that tip after each cup.
Yeah, and as somebody who like only wants to clean my tip when I'm done, that's, like I don't it's just a lot of work to clean the tip every time. Like I just want to clean it after I'm finished. Um or yeah, I mean, I guess it's okay if somebody else is cleaning the tip for me, but I don't want to do it. I'm lazy.
Just put a small cover over it. Just roll on a little protective cover so you don't get any of
No, that ruins it. No, I don't want to cover it. That's how I got HIP. But yeah, so and I don't drink as much coffee as I really could. Like I switched to energy drinks because coffee takes a long time, and you know it's we don't have the full size refrigerator, and it's a pain to walk 10 feet to the refrigerator to get cream, and then I have to open the little packets of sucralose because I no sugar. Yeah, so the Keurig just kind of sits there. I did get those cute little, what are they? Those like super wasteful nitrogen packed like espresso shots that you push the button and it squirts out. And those are really, really fun. But they're also super expensive and
So much waste.
so much waste and just kind of really pointless because there's no difference between them and like just getting the bottle of the concentrate. It's just fun. And I love stupid shit. And oh my God, are they fucking stupid? And I was looking at them and they don't have like a safety cap. So I can't like take them with me because I was looking at it and I was like, this seems like an excellent way to fill my Louis Vuitton purse with coffee. Um, because something in there is going to push that button and it is just going to spray everywhere. Since we have the super expensive microphones, uh I've kind of been wondering about doing those like ASMR videos. ASMR.
Sucks to your asmar.
I think I have a voice that people would like to hear ASMR.
That's a joke, right?
I, what's the what's the joke? That you you what the ha, and then people jerk off to it.
That's not what asmar is for.
What is ASMR for then?
Tine spingles?
But all of the ASMR videos that I've seen are like guys calling me daddy's little whore. Maybe I'm on the wrong ASMR channel.
Yeah, I think you are. I think you might be on some sort of hub.
That's the only website that is open on my phone ever.
Actually, don't know what websites are open on my phone.
It's always funny when the guys at work make a joke. I'm gonna remind people that I work in IT, but every time I'm working on someone's computer, they'll make the little like, oh yeah, don't mind the porn sites video, and I'm like, hey, um, don't do that. You have a phone for that. And they're like, yeah, but I need the big screen, and I'm like, yeah, but just hold it closer to your face.
On my Chrome, in my phone, on an inactive tab, is an Acer Predator, refurbished.
That's the computer that I had you look at. That I was trying to see if it would be better than the computer that I have now because the GPU would have been better, but the CPU would have been like a lateral move.
Mhm.
I don't want to do like a lateral move because I keep my computers for so long.
Uh-huh.
And I know I could do a desktop and upgrade things as I needed to, but I can't convince myself to buy a desktop because you know how I like to like fuck off and leave my whole life behind, and a desktop is a lot harder to like fuck off and leave your whole life behind with.
Well, mine work.
Yeah, but like I've had to make so many special considerations the couple times that I've fucked off and left my whole life behind for your desktop. Um, I like a laptop also because when we travel, I know that I have to take a computer with me in case I have to do work stuff. So I don't want to get a piece of shit computer. And I also still maybe want to be able to play games while I'm traveling.
You could always do the remote play.
I can't trust that with our internet.
Hmm.
Plus, I just don't want to juggle two machines. I only want to deal with one thing. And it's I don't really upgrade my computers that often. I still have fucking tube radios in this house, so obviously I'm not somebody that wants to upgrade things all the time. When we met, I was still watching a black and white television.
I need a new graphics card. Mine is losing power.
but your
Don't know
graphics,
why.
are you sure it's not like something wrong with your PSU or something like that?
Pretty sure.
I mean, we did that PSU is pretty old.
It should have more than enough capacity, though.
I know, but we just upgraded you to an i9,
Yeah.
and that PSU was old when we got it because it came from a computer that was going to be recycled at my old job.
Well, let's try a PSU first.
Okay, so you got PSU money?
They're like $30.
Please do not buy a $30 PSU. For the love of for, for the- Jesus, Mary, and Joseph, and all their carpenter friends, do not buy a $30 PSU.
Just just get the bronze.
No, no, I will find you a PSU and buy it for you next time I have money. No, you're not. No. Um. Oh, I guess I need to do that sooner rather than later though, because they all come from China.
Also, blue screens are annoying. I'm just fairly certain it's not the PSU.
You can you can change the color of the blue screen now.
Really?
Yeah, you just change it to something more appealing, like a nice green or something. It'll be less annoying.
Change it to a green screen so I can change it in post.
Yeah, we'll try to change your PSU first because I know that you were having issues before, but with the new processor, it probably just needs to be done anyways. I need to wash my hair so bad, but that's changing the valves in the shower finally.
Is that why there's been wrenches in there for 2 weeks?
Yeah. Yeah, because it's one of those things that I love my family and I want to do stuff to help, but I don't own this house. So I can't like put money into this house like I own it.
Also, isn't the bank gonna own it soon?
And it's possible. We're not going into that. Also, I'm not doing any improvements until step grandma is dead because I'm still heated. About 5 years ago, I was gonna remodel the kitchen and she had someone put in she had some fucking crackhead put tile on the countertops and put tile on the floors and
I thought that was your dad.
no, it was like one of my dad's crackhead friends.
Oh, yeah.
But
Everything's uneven in there.
but I literally had already started cleaning it. Like I had already started getting quotes and shit, had people come out to the house, and then she had some fucking crackhead come in and put tile floors in that are done really badly and cracking and shit and put fucking tile on the countertops like it was the fucking 80s.
Yeah, like there's at least 4 different tiles in there that are just not attached to the floor.
So I'm not doing it. I'm not making any changes until she's dead because I don't have that energy
Or in a home.
or in a home because I'm not fighting with her and her dementia and her control issues
And her syphilis.
and her syphilis. Oh my god. Yeah, that's another thing. And I shouldn't have. Okay, I shouldn't have to have somebody that is so controlling, and she's. I hate to say that she's, and there's no way to like express to the audience how like actually evil this woman is, but she is. She's evil and vindictive and does stuff just to make other people miserable, and I'm not gonna deal with that. When she's dead, I will gut this entire house and remodel it and make it the most beautiful house that anyone has ever seen. But not until the moment she is fucking dead.
Well, as long as the paperwork gets sorted out.
Yeah. Anyways, because who who does that? Who intentionally goes out of their way when somebody is trying to make things better to do a shittier version
Right.
just because they have to be in control? She also
She's got that save money mindset.
Yeah, which that is something that pisses me off about everybody in this house is that they have the wrong save money mindset because they don't understand that if you do something wrong 5 times, it costs more than doing it right 1 time.
Like when they bought that secondhand well pump.
Yeah, when they bought that second hand well pump 2 years ago, and then they spent the same amount of money on a second hand well pump and getting installed that I spent on a brand new well pump and getting it installed, that's going to last more than 2 years.
Definitely. Like 10, 20 years.
And, the kitchen faucet that's been replaced like twice, but they were the cheapest things that came from Habitat from Humanity that didn't work well. And like always half the parts were missing. So I just had to go buy more parts. Um, and I finally got tired of the faucet that wouldn't run enough to fill a glass of water. So I spent like $150 on one, and it fills a pot in 1 minute.
And it actually has enough flow to activate the on demand water heater.
Yeah, I will admit that sometimes I am occasionally guilty of like buying something cheaper, trying to save a little bit of money
Like garden hose for our pipes.
in the old house. Yeah. But that was because I wanted to like level the house before I put all new pipes in and threw everything out of whack again.
Yeah.
I guess
But
the most recent example would be like,
but we were in that house for 5 years and never got it leveled.
well, it's because I'm lazy. I guess the most recent example would be I did buy, so I really wanted the on demand, after the water heater that was in here for like 30 years exploded. I didn't want to replace it with a regular water heater because there's 6 people in this house and I don't want to run out of hot water. So I love on demand hot water heaters, but I didn't want to spend, $2,000 on the Renai because I don't own this house. So I did buy like the $130 shitty Chinese on demand water heater on Amazon and installed it. And it's probably my fault because I should have installed a pressure regulator the first time and I didn't. Anyways,
It was
it,
apparently leaking from the point you installed it.
eh. So it only lasted about 8 months.
Hmm.
And if I had spent a little more on like a well-known brand, it wouldn't have done that, and I wouldn't have had to do all that work again.
And also, the company wouldn't have disappeared by the time you went to turn in the warranty.
Oh yeah, I absolutely love that. When the company disappears immediately after you buy something, so that there's no chance of getting the warranty on it. But that's not.
Like,
This is that story is me admitting that occasionally, yes, I am guilty of like buying the cheaper thing, trying to save a couple dollars, knowing that it's probably not going to last as long.
aren't these Windows Sears?
Yeah, they are. And they're not the greatest. And that's also another story that I don't want to go into because it was another mismanagement of funds. I would not have replaced the old windows. I would have, you know, replaced the furnace because the whole reason for having energy efficient windows is to make your furnace work less hard.
No, those old Windows, they had, they didn't stop any air.
I understand that, but it didn't really matter because there was no heating or cooling to stop.
Space heaters.
Yeah, but that's another thing that upsets me is that, I fixed the furnace and people keep insisting on using space heaters, even though it is much less money to run a gas furnace than it is to run 7 space.
And then guy complains about light bulbs costing $3 a month.
No, that's the thing. So if it was a 100-watt incandescent bulb, it might cost $300. The light bulb on the back porch is a 3-watt LED light bulb. You know how much that cost me to run a month? 70 cents. So she complains about my light bulb that costs 70 cents a month to run, and she leaves a space heater running with the doors open.
Yep.
And this is why I will not do more than I do, is because people don't listen to me. And if you're not going to listen to me, I'm not going to go out of my way to make things better. My peace is more important. If you can't tell me that the electric bill is high, and then I tell you exactly what to do to fix it, and then you ignore it and keep complaining about the electric bill is high, I'm not going to help.
Right. So this episode is just venting.
Yeah, it's venting because I'm tired and I don't feel good. And all of this needs to go out there, but my insurance doesn't cover therapy anymore.
Right. Fuck United Healthcare. I mean, somebody already did, but
Yeah, that's the alleged. If Luigi is the guy that did that, I don't believe he is. But if Luigi is the guy that did that, he did everyone a favor.
did you hear they put him on death row?
Really?
Yeah.
On
Like,
what?
huh?
On what?
Murder. A single murder. When there's people out there who have murdered like 10 people, don't even get a life sentence.
Well, that's because America's justice system is incredibly corrupt, but that's for a different episode.
Yeah, it's money based. I mean,
Um,
maybe not directly, but they defend the rich disproportionate.
no, it's directly money based. If you have enough money, you don't get in trouble for anything.
No, what I mean is they're probably not taking bribes, but they are defending the rich.
Oh, yeah, it's because laws are threats made by the dominant socio. I can't. I can't do the whole speech, but if you know, you know. And yeah, people they care way more about the billionaires than they ever will about people like you or me. And fun fact, most people that are bootlicking for billionaires are much closer to being homeless than they ever will be to being a fucking billionaire.
Yeah.
There is a what, like 0.1% chance that somebody born of modest means will actually make that much money in their life.
Hey, D,
Yeah.
that's 1 in 1,000.
0.01.
That's 1 in 10,000.
Oh.
More like oh.
And it's a really small chance that
Like, there's what? Bil- a billion people? Okay, probably not. There's like hundreds of millions of people in the United States. So it's like a 1 in 100 million chance that you'll become a billionaire.
I mean, like, there isn't even that big a chance anymore that you'll become a multi-millionaire.
Yeah.
So that's the thing, is that most of these people bootlicking for billionaires will likely never even be a multi-millionaire.
Yep.
You're never going to have the big house on the hill. You're probably never going to get out of that trailer. Elon Musk doesn't care.
Yep.
Jeff Bezos doesn't care about you.
Yep.
Trump absolutely gives no fucks about you. I know this for a fact because it's just the way things work. They don't care. They care about themselves. Like, the only person that I could think of with like a lot of money that is actually any kind of ethical would be Dolly Parton.
Right.
Oh, or what's her name? Um,
Swift.
no, the Tilly, Jennifer Tilly, the Bride of Chucky.
Coolant. Jennifer Coolant.
No, Jennifer Coolidge is wonderful too. Um, no, I can't remember her name right now, but and I mean, like, she doesn't do a lot of charity stuff, but she's super wealthy because she was married to one of the creators of The Simpsons. She is the actress that was in The Bride of Chucky. She also is the voice of Joe's wife in Family Guy,
Oh,
and she is legitimately like a super sweet lady, and so you know, it's not off-putting that she has kabillions of dollars because at least she's nice about it. Her, I'll lick her boots, but that's because she's so nice. She'd probably ask very nice. But the only ethical person that I can think of that has like super tons of money is Dolly Parton. Like, her imagination library has given out like I think I think like 2.5 million books so far. It might be more, but she is somebody who came from very, very modest means, and she knows what that means. So she wants to do everything that she can to help people from those backgrounds. Also, she has her own theme park, and that's pretty legit.
so going back now that there's a break in conversation, if Trump actually cared about the common man, he wouldn't have had thousands of common men fired from their jobs.
Yeah, that's a. And again, this is like, we're not a political podcast, but these are just things that they're not political because they're pretty fucking obvious. You know, like when you look at like the yeah, I can't even, because I'm gonna go on a tirade and I don't want to because I'm tired. And we're already like pretty close to the end of this episode anyways.
Better than going on a tyrant.
This is true. This is true. I think we should leave it at that.
Okay.
Hey. So anyways, thanks for listening, guys.
If you made it through the podcast, congratulations. This
And
one was a tough one.
oh yeah, we forgot to tell everyone where their keys were in the previous episode.
Oh,
Okay, bye.
they're in my butt.